Welcome to another fantastic episode of Diz Debate. This is one of our special editions, one of our little side ones, a little side quest, if you will, called Diz and Me. This is where we get to know the hosts of the show, whether it's a co-host like one of us here or someone that we host the show with. We just have lots of great people that are involved in Diz Debate, and we really love all of them. We love our regulars and we love our newcomers, and so we just want to get to know them. So we're just starting off with some of our core people here. And so today we're going to talk about Dean. We're going to get to know him, which I'm excited about because Dean's a fantastic person. But before we do that, we're just going to get into who's here. Olivia, how are you doing today? It is good to see you.
I'm good. Ready to get to know Dean a bit better. I know he's got some
Excellent.
great stories, so
Oh
looking
yeah.
forward to hearing them.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear what he has to say as well. I'm ready to be blown away. Joe, how are you doing? It is good to have you here today.
Yeah, very, very good. I'm doing. Yeah, also excited to hear a bit more about Dean. I've spoken to Dean quite a lot about his past experience being a cast member and all sorts, so it'll
Hmm.
be fun to know a little bit more deeper facts about him.
Fantastic. And Dean, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, not too bad.
Excellent. Well, we love to hear it. Well, I will just, it is now our turn. Me and Olivia and Joe, we're just going to ask Dean some questions that we kind of have a script where we have some questions pre-written, but we'll also go off script and ask all sorts of questions, just like we did with mine. Um, but yeah, we can just go ahead and dive right in. I can kind of start, if I may.
Yeah, of
Dean,
course.
how did you get into Disney? What was your intro and how did you start loving it?
Well, as a kid, like going back many years ago, uh, in, in the UK, we used to have a program, like a seasonal program called Disney Time. Yeah, none of you will know it. But like Christmas and Halloween and like some holidays, they'd put like a special presented by somebody showing like clips from Disney classics and like the newest Disney release. There'll be a song number and things. So getting into it that way, kind of seeing the history of it. My parents and Nan used to take me to the cinema quite a bit as a kid. We had a local cinema in Abingdon, and like back then, because there wasn't. Yeah, this is like my ages, but back then there was all these different channels. So you'd have like three channels, really. This was like before, I vaguely remember Channel 4 coming in, but really three main channels. So, like, if one of the parks was doing like an anniversary special, like it would get pushed out like prime time over here. So, like, you get to see the park exposure through that
Huh.
and kind of really want to go. And, yeah, it was kind of bucket list thing that I really wanted to do apart from like the young age when once I found out that there was these two amazing parks in America. Back then it was just two parks.
It's so cool that they used to sort of like air the special events over here on like primetime TV. That's so
Yeah,
cool.
I didn't know
Like
that.
I can't like in an age where you know me and Olivia Jackson have sort of grown up. We've grown up with the internet, so
Hmm.
like we've got sort of like ready access to seeing these things whenever we can. But to having to see them live and direct on the TV, that's quite wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
back at my folks, we got VHS tapes of like the TV specials, whether they'll play anymore, like Mickey's 60th birthday party. We've got that, and they've got like David Hasselhoff in Tomorrowland getting up on the stage. We've got the Pointer Sisters singing with the Electric Light Parade and everything. Some of it you can find on YouTube. Uh, but yeah, some really good things. And like every year, you get an annual. Like annuals were big back then, so I get a Disney annual each year with like comic book stories of the characters and things. But yeah, so it's very much from a young age.
That's so cool. It's like being part of a cool club.
Yeah.
Like I wish it was something like that now. Sort of like you'd get an annual, some comics, some stickers,
Yeah.
maybe. Like just like a cool subscription box sort of thing directly from Disney. That'd be
Hmm.
cool.
I
Bring it
mean,
back.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
possess somebody's lost media probably. There's somebody digging frantically for that special or that commercial or whatever from whatever year, and they're like, oh, it's got to be someone had to have saved it, and it's just on a tape somewhere, and you have it, and one day it'll get back on the internet, and they'll be like, oh, I'm so glad somebody had it.
You could be making somebody's day. You
Yeah.
need to find the tapes, figure out how
Oh,
to
I
get
know
them
where
up.
they all are. I've got
You
box tapes. But
you need to get them digitally and get them uploaded because that'd be so cool to see.
That would be cool. That'd be a cool library to have.
So, going on from that, what's your earliest Disney memory? Whether it be something from the parks or obviously from your childhood, first film, anything like that.
probably going to the cinema, really. I can remember, I think my nan took me to see The Rescuers at the cinema.
Oh,
Nice.
Back then, again, you couldn't get it on DVDs. You didn't have Disney Plus to watch it when you wanted. So they'd like every 5 years or so, maybe they'd re-release a Disney classic. But it was like when I worked at Disney Store, when they started releasing the DVDs, and then they bring them out for a bit and put them back in the vault. So it was like a really good form of revenue and getting people to buy, and then they'd release them again a few years later with maybe an added scene or something, an added song. But yeah, back then you were reliant on cinema only, really.
Which is good. Which is how it should be today.
Yeah, you wouldn't get any pirating back then.
No. It would be hard to lug around one of those big film cameras into a cinema.
You're trying to roll it. It's like shutter clicking, and they're like, "What are you doing?" You're like, oh, "This is just this personal project."
So when was it the first time you went to a Disney park?
That was 88.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm really aging myself here.
Fine.
Yeah,
Fine.
I
Which
don't
park
know.
was that?
That was Disney World.
Wow.
So that was back when they had two parks because they were building MGM Studios at the time. So it was just
Wow.
Epcot and Magic Kingdom.
Wow.
It's
And I
amazing.
didn't know, but my parents had to remortgage to take us there. And they
No
said
way.
3 years, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. And that was like the last one that they paid for me. From then on, like when I got 16 plus, like I had a job. So I was like contributing. But yeah. No.
Wow.
Spoiled. Single child again, as Jackson knows.
Yeah. Man, what a sacrifice for you though. That's a neat story, That's cool.
Yeah, but once you start, it's just like a bug, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I've been to Disney World, what was it, when I last counted, it was about 35 times over the years.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Look at you go.
And then Disneyland, I think I've done Disneyland 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the other ones, a bit less. Maybe DLP about 8 times.
Wow.
Yeah. So it helped when I was a travel agent and I could get really good discounts to go out there.
Yeah,
Right.
that helps. And you also had the opportunity to work out there, which I'm sure we'll dive deeper into a
Yes.
little bit later on. But yeah, you had that opportunity too, which is really cool.
But also working at Disney Store because they'd give us 2 free tickets a year to go to DLP.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And we get free tickets off of Orlando as well for the first few years.
Wow.
And then obviously the discount, which helped. So
Wow.
I got 35% discount. Well, you get 35% discount after 5 years. And then when I went over to work in Epcot, it dropped down to 20%. But I had a few more months left on my Disney Store discount card. So I used to use my Disney Store one rather than my Disney World one. And just hope I didn't find out just to get a bigger discount on things.
Gotta be
You
done.
work in the system.
So, going on from that kind of, what does Disney mean to you?
It's kind of like a place where the magic happens, isn't it? You can kind of just leave your worries kind of behind you and kind of just live in the moment. And and yeah, everybody seemed, well, most people seem happier unless they're kind of arguing over the queues or anything. But yeah, I think it's just, yeah, you can just kind of forget about how old you actually are and just enjoy yourself.
Yeah, it is definitely that sort of vibe. Everything's a lot more chill, relax. You know, all your worries are just gone.
It's not that relaxed when you're getting into the park racing to get on a ride or something.
Yeah,
but...
you know, road drop can be stressful. But, you know, as, you know, when you've been to the parks as many times as you, I'm sure you can enjoy them just to walk around and just enjoy the vibe. And, you know, if you skip a ride, you skip a ride. You know,
yeah.
So what? You've maybe done it loads of times before. So, yeah, you've got that sort of, like, outlook on it, where you may be able to enjoy the park just for what it is.
You're more there for the vibe, aren't you, sometimes? I mean, there's certain attractions that you really want to ride, but there's others kind of, you've done it a few times, so you don't mind missing it. You just want the atmosphere and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I'd agree with that too. Like, when I go, I find that more often than not, like, there is rides I'm sad I don't ride, but like, sometimes I'm like, I'm just okay with chilling out on this bench right now. You know, like I'm just happy to be here because it's just a great place. Which kind of leads me into, we kind of talked about it, but what feeling do you get, Dean, when you think of Disney?
Happiness, euphoria, nostalgia in a bit. You kind of, because you've made so many memories over the years. You can think of, yeah, I did this with this person. Yeah, it's just, yeah, good times.
So you've been to a lot of the parks, like you've been to all of them now. Which has been your favourite park?
Ooh, that's a great question.
They're all different for different reasons. Favorite, well, I would class my home park as Disney World. I would class the actual park itself as Epcot, just as I don't know it like the back of my hand.
Yeah,
and it's got some decent attractions, and also you've got the vibes there.
Yeah.
I would probably say the most easiest part to do is Hong Kong Disney, because you don't have to get up at stupid o'clock booking things. You can just turn up and have a really good day, and the queues don't tend to be that bad. I think Tokyo is probably physically the nicest Disney park with all the money that's spent on it and things. But yeah, it doesn't feel a holiday at Tokyo. It feels like you've got to try and get everything in. But yeah, I would say my home park is probably Epcot.
We all know that Epcot's the best. There's no competing with
When you
it.
get down to the nitty gritty, it's always going to be Epcot. You might be confused.
Not even Dean could say Animal Kingdom then. He knew it was Epcot.
Best park
Animal
in the
Kingdom
world.
used to be, but it needs some love, and I think
It does.
Epcot as a whole is, well, you can drink around the world, can't you? You can't really drink around Animal Kingdom.
No.
Yeah, you can.
Which is a big draw.
You drink too much,
yes,
you're going to
it
end
is.
up like that guy on the news that got off the car to go. That got off the safari.
yeah.
You guys see that? Wild.
Yeah, that
bro.
was insane.
Go use the bathroom in the bushes. That's wild.
That's the maddest thing I've seen. Well, I wouldn't say jumping
Have
off
we?
the safari, you know, wanting to go and, you know, release myself. But, like, that was so wild. Surely he's going to have a ban.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
That's wild.
There's animals roaming about.
He could have gotten eaten.
Could have.
Can you imagine? Like, he gets off to take a whiz, and the next thing he knows is a lion. He's like, I was not prepared for this. I made a mistake.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was the maddest bit of news I've seen last week.
But anyway, to get back to Dean. So so Epcot's your favorite, it's your home park. What's your must-do ride every trip there and other places? Because again, you've been to Paris a few times, so I would offer that question to that as well. Like per park, what's your must-do ride?
Epcot has got to be Guardians. Cosmic Rewind. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind for Epcot.
It is a
Not
fun ride.
But Epcot trip until you've ridden it at least twice in one day. If it's Magic Kingdom, it's always going to be a Haunted Mansion for me. And it did used to be Splash Mountain whilst it was there. I mean, Tiana's is really good. There's no dissing it, so it'll still be Tiana's, but I did like Splash Mountain when it was there. And it was nice to be able to ride it again in Tokyo last year, because I don't think it's going to be around much longer. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think that Splash Mountain's days are numbered for sure. I'm surprised it's made it this far, to be honest, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the popularity of Tiana's as well. Everybody seems to love it. I mean, I love it. It's a great ride. I think it's a great revamp of it. Jackson, just shush.
I didn't say anything. I'm not saying anything.
It works. It was built for Disneyland. It wasn't built for Walt Disney World, Magic Kingdom. It doesn't really work at Magic Kingdom as the way it does work at Disneyland. There's a lot of empty spaces, and I don't know what they were trying to do with the story, because there's not much story.
No.
That's true, and we don't have Dr. Facilier.
No,
Yeah.
Nope. I think they missed the mark. I think it's a good ride. I think they missed the mark. That's all I'm saying.
Olivia's Blueprint is way better.
Agree.
yeah,
That's generally true, but it is especially true in this case.
But no, it is a fun update, and it was needed because
Yeah.
Splash was dated.
Yeah.
It'd just be nice if they got all the animatronics working in Tiana's now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any other rides that you would not skip out on in any of the other parks, or is it mostly gonna be well, not Splash now, but your
I'd always do
Mansion?
Kilimanjaro in DAC, Tara in Hollywood Studios.
Nice.
If it was DRP, it'd have to be Pirates. I think it's got by far the best Pirates.
Yeah, it's a good one.
But yeah, it tends to be all the staple ones, I think, for me. Like all the classic dark rides.
Do you know, I find that we've done 2 of these now, and neither of you has said Small World, and
Oh, I can't stand it.
yeah, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it once.
I
at
actually
least.
really like Small World. That's
I
my
love it.
hot take. I like that ride.
It's
do
it's
it.
cute.
I think
Because you have to. You can't not go and not do Small World.
I can at Disney World. I don't like theirs. I know it's the same thing, but you have to like go down in like the basement of Disney World to get on that ride. I'm good.
Yeah, but it's a 5-minute wait 90% of the year, so just like get onto it. Okay, so whilst Jackson is going to sort some personal issues he has at the moment, we're gonna crack on for a little moment. So Dean, moving on with the questions. We just talked about you must do Disney rides. Stepping away from the parks. What is your favourite Disney movie?
Oh, I can't just name one. Probably my 2 favourite animated classics would be Pocahontas and Hunchback of Notre Dame. They're both got amazing scores, and the animation is just, yeah. And I think they're 2 of the most adult animations that Disney have done.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Quite underrated
I can
ones
get-
as well.
Yeah, true. Like, Hunchback of Notre Dame is such a fantastic film. And what an awesome setting it is in that area in France. You got Belle in the cutesy countryside, but you got Notre Dame in the Notre Dame, So it's cool. It's cool. It's such a cool setting. The art in there is fantastic.
It's pretty cool because we've been there a couple of times to Notre Dame, and it's just you just go in and you think, oh, I'm in a like Disney animated movie because it's just
Looking out for Quasimodo and the gargoyles.
exactly.
I had to dig deep for that name. In my head, I was going through the files in my head, going, name of Hunchback. I had to really dig deep because I couldn't think of it when I was just saying words. What about Pixar?
Pixar, I really loved Luca. Thought that was
It
really
was so good. Again,
and
what a fantastic setting for a film
yeah, I really want to go.
of Italy.
I want to visit that place.
Yeah.
Wally and Turning Red, I think the strongest. I mean, I loved Hoppers. But Hoppers was so good.
Yes.
Hoppers was fantastic. Me and Olivia went to go see it together.
We need more merch. There's
We
no
do need more
merch.
merch.
And
'Cause
also, the
it's-
money brought in, we need an attraction. You know, if no shade to Tiana's, but if Splash Mountain was still around, then that would have been a good.
Ooh,
Hoppers would
yeah.
have been a class in that sort of respect.
That's a
Yeah.
great idea.
Yeah.
So I don't know how well it does in Tokyo, but I can imagine Tokyo doing if they're going to retheme their Splash
Yeah.
Hoppers or something.
That would be cool. That would be
Yeah.
cool to see Hoppers take over Splash in some respect. That's such a cool idea.
We need it.
We do.
It'd be good in an
Along with more merch. Along with more merch. Because,
Yeah,
oh my
there's
gosh, we are
just no
starved.
merch.
We are
We're
starved.
looking
of
for
it.
meet and greets. Meet and greets. We've got no characters out.
Oh,
have we?
no, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, they just did a little walkthrough thinking, was it California? Like a little
Oh,
thing.
through the Redwood Creek or
Yeah.
Red.
Jackson, have
That's it, really.
you seen Hoppers?
I have not seen Hoppers. Nope.
Oh man, you're missing out.
Go see it.
Am I?
It's really
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
it's so good. It's one
I'll
of
have
the
to go
best
check it out.
in recent years. Like, it's so good.
I will go see it after I'm done seeing Hail Mary. I will go see that.
Oh, I want to see that too. I haven't seen it. But like,
It's so good.
Project
So good.
Hail Mary.
Uh-huh.
Amazing. 10 out of 10.
So it's
See-
like like I know this is a side tangent from what we're doing. Amazing movie. You should read the book because it's an 11 out of 10.
I can't read.
It's such a just listen to it. It's a short book. It's like 16 hours. Like just a couple days, it's done. And then you just watch the movie. It's so good.
And just the moment where they put the Harry Styles song in,
Oh,
it's just oh,
Worth. It's so good,
Harry
bro.
Styles song in it. Oh, I
Yeah.
might watch it then. Oh, go on. Which song was it?
Sign of the Times.
Ooh.
Banger,
There we
Banger.
go.
banger.
Yep.
yeah.
Sold.
Anyway, I diverted us. I'm sorry about that, everybody. Sorry for my
No,
absence.
you're good. No, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, even Hoppers, when we did the Pixar Mundo thing, they've taken out the Hopper figurines there because at one point they were there, weren't they, for a photo? I
Oh,
think.
we're there.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
So, what about characters? What are your favourite characters?
Or probably Miko, to be honest. Miko and Stitch, but I've always wanted my own Miko, I think. Yeah.
Good
Keep it
choice.
good in the park, you can get you some good food and
Yeah, that's so true.
merch.
That's so true. Migo would be so handy to have as your own little personal sidekick.
100%, yeah.
As long as you're happy with like garbage food, because you know raccoons are notoriously famous for going through the garbage.
I love Rickon so much.
Yeah,
What about a comfort character then? Who's always been like a comfort one for you?
Stitch, maybe, or even Mickey. That was the
Yeah.
name. Yeah.
Ditch is a good one. Classic. Funny. That movie's great. Mickey's also. I mean, can't beat that. Yeah, what am I supposed to say?
You can't beat the
That
boss.
can't.
No.
That's the big mouse himself.
Yeah. The one it all
The big
started with.
cheese.
Ah,
This-
nice.
This
And, like-
dude.
And like you never see him angry, do you? Other than like Mickey in the Brain, but he's so like chilled and yeah,
He's a
yeah,
cool
no,
guy. He'd be a good friend.
yeah, definitely.
And what about a character you think deserves more love?
Mm.
Todd and Copper, Fox and the
Yeah.
Hound.
Wow, good
Good
one.
choice. Deep
Very
cut.
good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a deep cut.
Good.
So we
Good
get
one.
local foxes in our garden. I like put fox food out each night for them.
Oh, that's so
And,
sweet.
so yeah, so I'm always an advocate for foxes.
Cute.
But yeah, I think that yeah, we need more of those characters.
Yeah, agree.
I think they released a sequel, didn't they, like years ago, direct to DVD, which was awful. But we need more. Yeah, more of the original.
Yeah, no, it's a great film. And one of those ones which would just always make you cry. You know, it's so upsetting.
Yeah, I've seen more merch recently for Fox and the Hound though, like a few t-shirts out there. I got a
Yeah.
pin recently of them, so
Yeah, I was
A lot
gonna
of
say,
stuff at
I'm seeing
Box
pins.
Lunch has a lot of stuff like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Dean, big question. Are you a parades person or a fireworks person? What are you going to see?
I think I know what he's gonna say, which
I
is
It's got
think
to
I
be
do too.
right.
yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna
Yeah.
upset me, but
It's yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's right per se, but
yeah.
it is his opinion.
I mean,
What's
I
your
like
favorite parade that you've seen?
one of the night parades, probably the Tokyo one.
Tokyo one,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, the main Street Electrical. They've got a new version of it, haven't they? But then I really love the day parade that we saw at DLP.
Mm.
That goes to the Castle Hub.
Real special colour.
Yeah,
Yes. Love it.
DLP hands down is the best entertainment.
That went away for a while, didn't it? Million Splash come and then came
Yeah,
back.
it went because the music festival was on.
Ah, right, that's what it was.
Yeah, but they brought
Yeah.
it back. It's leaving in September, but we don't know if it's coming back again, so
Oh dear.
we'll see.
People are not going to be happy because that is a very, very popular parade. Anytime that's like, oh, I'm not a parade person, as everybody knows. But anytime somebody in our close knit community goes, that's all I see. I always see clips of the parade.
Yep. Yeah.
You know?
Any change that happens, that's your feed for the next week is
Literally.
clips of that. Like when Dinosaur closed, dude, it wasn't even funny. Like how
No.
many times I read we're not gonna make it. Like I was almost sick of it.
gonna make
Yeah, every time, bro. I was like, okay, I get it. Great ride. I was there for that part. Yeah, dude, it really was. So many people in lab coats.
Yeah, it's funny.
I'm so glad they got Dr. Seeker back on like one of the
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah.
gutted I wasn't there. I went a few days before it closed because I
Uh-huh.
thought it's going to be like really busy if I go on closing day. I'm so annoyed I didn't go closing day now because I could have seen it.
Ah,
It's like it's just there.
missed the chance of a lifetime.
So annoying.
I think I know what's on your bucket list. One of the items on your bucket list, Olivia, was to see that. That would have been one thing you could have changed. Okay. Yeah. Go for it, Joe.
I was gonna say what you was gonna say, which is going on from parks things. Is there any specific merchandise you collect in regards to Disney?
I prefer like park stuff as far as like ride replicas and attractions and things. I mean, I've been like, well, we talked about on the show before. They had like the Disney Castle collection, at Disney
Yeah.
Store. Didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
I still think they need to do a Disney attraction collection where
Yeah, that's so cool.
you've got like Spaceship Earth and things in model
Oh,
form. I did purchase this. Well, it came yesterday.
Ooh.
new stuff.
Oh, I really want it. I really want it.
Stunning.
It's the
That's
if you're listening,
beautiful.
it's the world premiere model from Disneyland Paris.
You got the
Yeah.
back.
Oh.
Are you gonna get the backside of it as well? Which is obviously Walt.
No, because I've
They're
got
separate ones, aren't they?
Yeah, you
yeah.
got you got
But hopefully,
Because that
they'll
one's more
start doing.
expensive.
you,
Yeah,
It
hopefully
lights
they'll
up as
start
well. That's
doing more
amazing.
stuff. Yeah,
Wow.
not a bad price, really, either. Um,
No, the statue of Walt though, that was like 100 something.
120, I think.
Yeah, whereas that one was it 65?
Yeah.
that's a good price
Yeah,
for that. That's
yeah.
really cool.
That's not
I'm
bad.
so tempted.
Really isn't.
But like, I would just love them to do a range like you can, like, Space Mountain, Disneyland Paris Space Mountain in
Oh,
figurine form, and
that
like
would be
Kevin and
beautiful.
Jody do some amazing like maquette work of like the figures inside. Like they've done quite a few from Haunted Mansion, haven't they? DRP's Phantom Manor. Olivia will correct me, but just stuff,
Sorry.
like I mean, this is a toy, but like just
Oh
stuff
wow.
like
It's cool.
that, anything like attraction wise for me really. And I have got a few of the Disney Showcase collection, so they do some good, quite reasonably priced figurines of like the different characters and things. But yeah, I've been put on a limit on what I can buy, so when I
Yeah.
buy things I have to sneak them in or get rid of things that's like quite
Well, you've
yeah.
got some room there now. Why don't you just have this as like lots of shelves and collection?
Just spend the money, bro.
Yeah,
And yeah, I've got a few things once it's finished. But yeah.
that's cool. It's cool things to get into, and like you said, we've spoken about it once or twice, I think. Having that park sort of series, say figurines as merchandise, that'd be so cool. Disney aren't missing a trick.
Mm-hmm.
I know Jackson would be all over
Oh, dude,
that.
I would be so into that. Like that is,
He'd be making
oh,
models.
oh, yeah.
Especially with the ones with the waters on, like Jungle Cruise and
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like any classic attraction, like little diorama or model, like I'm already in. Like take my money. I don't care how much it is. I'm taking that home. It's mine. I wish I could spend more money on those one day. I'll just keep taking pieces of the park, I suppose.
Keep stealing the water.
So Dean, this is a really interesting question that I'd like to ask you. If what is the thing like that you is on your bucket list for Disney? Like, what's your wish come true blue sky thing?
there's probably a couple really. I want to visit Alani Resort.
Good choice.
Hopefully that will come next year for we're doing a birthday trip for me next year, so hopefully that will be on there if we can save. Um, I'd love to spend one night in the Cinderella Castle suite.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That would be nice to sit that off. And I'd like to do the Walt Disney Studios store in California. I know of more people that have done it recently, so it is doable. But yeah, I'd like to tick those off. Now that I've hit all the parks, kind of, you got to be a bit more. And I've never done a Disney cruise as well, so at one point.
Yeah, they look a lot of fun. I'd like to do Disney cruise.
Yeah.
So yeah, like we asked Jackson, if Disney approached you and said, Dean, you can have an IP. It's yours, you look after it. What are you choosing?
Okay, so I looked at this as a different way. So I looked at it as if we could buy into the company, like with all these mergers that are happening at the moment, we're just going to have one big company anyway in like 10 years. But I looked at it that way. So I would bring into the fold the Care Bears and the Get Along Gang. You probably don't know the Get Along Gang because they were big when I was like 10, 12 or so. But I think they're both perfect fits for Disney. Care Bears, the way they used to be, maybe not how they're manufactured now. But yeah, I think they were both bring a lot into Disney. If it was a franchise from now, I'd probably say Haunted Mansion because there would be so much I'd want to do with that. I mean,
Yeah.
I was listening to Jim Hill a few weeks ago, and they had I can't remember the name, but they had someone on that had been given the green light to do a Haunted Mansion TV series.
Oh
Cool.
They
yeah,
scripted out like 2 seasons, but then the plug got pulled on it. But there's so much you could do with a Haunted Mansion. Um, yeah, many
yeah.
good, strong characters.
Do you know, I'd love a Haunted Mansion series, but the way I would want it, I'd want it to be an animated series,
That'd be cool.
and I just want to get to know the 999 happy haunts. You know,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
I want to do. I want to.
There's 999 episodes for you already.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Each a
I want.
That'd be awesome.
Be a long
I want to know
series.
a little about everybody.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to see, like a little case file on each ghost. It doesn't have to be, 2-minute episodes, 3-minute episodes, shorts. You know,
Yeah, that'd be
That's-
amazing.
that
be
would
fun.
be my idea for some Haunted Mansion.
Did you see how they got around because they brought in Hatbox Ghost, didn't they?
Yeah.
And but it's still 999 because the Hatbox Ghost isn't happy.
Aha!
Makes sense.
And-
Makes sense. He does look miserable. Not happy with
Yeah.
his relocation by the looks.
They need to move him. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
was going to
Yeah,
say, I
it
don't
doesn't-
understand why is there.
He's in the wrong spot
In Magic Kingdom?
in Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I actually
in the wrong
talked to I actually asked a Haunted Mansion expert and historian, the guy who runs doombuggies.com. And I asked him that question, and he was like, "Yeah, he kind of is in the wrong spot." And I was like, "No, not kind of, bro. 100%. Like that is he is so misplaced. It is jarring to have him there. Like Disneyland's tracks. That makes sense. He's well placed. I like him. But Magic Kingdom, move him. Keep him, move him.
And like even in Phantom Manor, like where he is there, it works. It
He's not in
flows.
Phantom Manor.
It was.
Are
Where?
you talking about the skeleton guy?
Could be the skeleton guy. I'm sure I've seen him in Phantom Manor.
It's not in Phantom Manor.
Damn, it's been a while since I've been on that ride.
I was going to say, like, when have they added Hatbox Ghost into Phantom Manor?
I'm sure he was there.
You've got like the groom, haven't you? With like the skeleton. I'm assuming he's a groom at the end.
Could be something.
No, that's the Phantom. So he's Henry
Oh,
Ravenswood, who's the dad of Melanie.
Gosh,
Who, like, killed all of the grooms.
just showing how long I've.
Given the law now.
I'm glad we got the DLP encyclopedia here.
Yeah, I know. It's been so long
Sort us
since
all out.
I've been.
That'll come in November.
You'll never come back from that,
I'll
Joe.
try. I won't.
Well,
And
that's-
do you know
I'm
what?
sorry.
I'm just gonna go to bed. I'll get over it.
Well, does anyone have any more questions for Dean?
No, I need to redeem myself, Jackson.
You need to redeem
I
yourself.
want to ask about, like, cast member stuff, but I don't know
Yeah.
what the questions are. I can't think of specific questions, but I want to be like, tell us.
But we're going to do a cast member episode soon, aren't we? So a lot of things will be.
Let's have a little tidbit now, Dean. Come on.
Yeah.
What
Give
is
us a little
what's the biggest
sneak
thing
peek,
that
little
like changed
aperitif.
for you? Like your biggest opinion that changed, or like did it? What changed, and what was the biggest thing for you after being a cast member from before?
I think it possibly lost the magic for a few years. Because fair enough, I came back and I went back to visit friends like a couple of years later, but I didn't appreciate it as much. I think when you're backstage at Epcot or getting let into the other parks and you're seeing like the princesses kind of taking their wigs off, having cigarettes in the corridor and things, it does kind of lose the magic. Or when we had a break room behind the UK Pavilion and like the characters would come in and have their break in there as well. So they're coming in, taking off the and or dripping with sweat underneath because they're being drenched in the Florida sun and things like that. One thing, so you have a throw in and a throw out when you work at Epcot. It's been going since whenever. I'm assuming it still happens now. So there was a throw-in party, like when we got there, where they get all the newbies together, the UK people, and they're like mixing cocktails and things. But like the throwing was, you have to down some drink, and then they got a traffic cone out. You put your head around the cone and run around it like 10 times, and then do a line and things. And then they mix this concoction of. They said at the time it was like sick, it was pee, it was everything in there, and then you'll have to chug a bit down. And then they get on the stairs, and then they throw a bucket of stuff over you, and you're completely drenched. So you go in there like wearing kind of decent stuff, and it all gets ruined. So that was UK. But then I had friends in like the China Pavilion and things, and they just go, their throw-in is going in for a nice meal.
Yeah.
We are so hardcore.
And then the throw out, pavilions do different things. So at the time, Canadians would try and jump into like the little waterfall in the Canada Pavilion on like their last shift. Whereas the UK, we'd take our shoes and we'd throw them into like the lake in the middle.
Wow.
So that's, you get all the mutated fish in the, in there. But yeah, it's just random things like that.
Wow. I am excited for this episode now. This is going to be something else.
That is an insight. That's...
But just random things like that. Like you're not supposed to take your costume back to at the time I was staying at the college, you're not supposed to take your costume back, but then it adds longer onto your day because then you've got to take it off and stuff. So we kind of take it back and then wash it ourselves, and then you've got it to wear in. And then it's also kind of, I've never been a punctual person, as you guys can all tell. But you have to swipe in when you get to Epcot, and then you've got to walk through and walk to your location in the UK Pavilion. So it's about a 15-minute walk. So people were swiping in. Some people, maybe myself, you were swiping in at the front gate, so it showed that you were there, and then kind of bombing it to your location. But then they stopped that and they said, no, you've got to stop swiping in there. You swipe in at the UK Pavilion, and things like that. But yeah, there's some stories to tell.
This is going to be an interesting episode.
It definitely is. I've spoken to Dean on a separate podcast before about some stories from his time as being a cast member, and they do get wild. So the cast member episode is going to be a lot of fun. You know, it's going to be a good time for when that one comes around.
Yeah. But I mean, there's plenty of stories. They were, at the time it felt like they were quite willing to get rid of people. Like if you did something, for the slightest little thing, they would kind of terminate you. Because you pay for your flights to get out. They book the flights, you pay for the flights. And then they keep the money for when you finish your contract. And then they'll give you the money put back to the flights. But if you get terminated halfway, they keep the money. And you've got like a day or so to leave the accommodation and get yourself home. Otherwise, you're illegal over there. But yes, all stuff like that has changed.
Well, I am so glad that we got this chance to know Dean better. Those cast member stories were wild and awesome. But more than that, I got to know Dean a lot better. And as per usual, he has magnificent taste and loves the things that we like. Dean has this really magical power of loving obscure things really passionately that reminds us why we love them as well. He'll kind of bring things out of the shadows for me, and I'm like, I do love that IP, or I did like that idea, or I do love that writer, or whatever. Does that for me a lot. I'm sure a lot of our listeners feel the same way. So, but that is the end of our little interview with Dean, and that's the end of our little episode here. So we hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you'll tune back in for another one of our battle episodes, or our cast member episode coming up much later, but coming up soon, and all sorts of other things. So go ahead and check us out anywhere and give us a listen, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey.